Hey dudes, how are all my dudes doing? Gonna get the college season started, season 9. I can't believe it. I can't believe this project's in season 9. We are kicking ass. Gang's all here. Blue, how you doing? Walrus is here. Anslick's here. Tidy, Tyler's here. No changes on the roster. I sent it out. Alright, looks like everybody's good. Sweet. So, week 1, like usual, we're going to show every team, every game. Take a look at our freshmen. Take a look at what we got going on. Week 2, we will show who's here. We'll show it on a 1.5. Week 1 takes quite a bit. We're showing every game. So 1.5 on week 2. We'll sim up week 3. And then we'll take a quick look at what's going on, and we'll call it a night. Hopefully volume's good. Let me know if it's not. I can make an adjustment. I don't want to be screaming in your ears. I wouldn't mind whispering in your ears, though. That's probably a little better. Alright, let's see. So we want to make sure people are here. Blue's here, but I don't see TB yet. Walrus is here. He's got an AI team. Let's see what else we got. We'll wait on Sega. Anslick's here. Here, we'll start right here. Tidy's here. He's playing Primal. We'll get that one started to start the season. Alright, hey, Joe's here. Alright, so for Elfelp, 1 freshman starting. Nope. Just one on the line, Arrakis. And then we got Anissa and Greystones. Old Gray Balls out there at Gunner. That's kind of funny, too. He has gray hair. Old Gray Balls. And then for Primal, Pick On, freshman, Daniel on the line, but Volpin's back, Boyd, Rhiannon. Tidy's bringing back Hemi, Gentar. That's kind of a new one. Nickrolin, Night Scar. And let's get it started. I'll DM you some whispers, Ans. Man, sometimes Primal is just painful to watch on offense. It's hard to even stream one of their games sometimes. Nissa with the catch, first down. Gentar. Hey Joe, by the way, great work on the draft. I know that's a lot, managing all the trades. That's one thing I don't got to deal with. So great work navigating all that. I know Nick helps out a lot with that new sheet, but that's a lot. Getting draft done in less than a week with all the different people and stuff going on, it's no easy task. Oh, shit! Well, rest in peace. Daniel, Tidy, murdering people in the college league. Anissa with the kill. Primal from Dana. And they don't convert on 3rd down, so ball back to Primal. Tidy's brutality is wearing off in the college league a little bit. And Primal can't get the first. Back to Elfelp. Get murked. Nissa with the catch. Hey. 1st and goal. Nothing there. Michelle. Nothing. 3rd and goal. Hemi. Can Hemi do it? He does. Got a little blocking help. Elfelp takes a 1-0 lead. Picking. And they move the chains. Rhiannon. Door. Nothing there. 2nd down. Picking. It's Boyd. Door to the outside, gets a few. Oh, Pickens got a QB number too. Number 12. Old Gray Balls with the catch. 1st down. Emmy gets a few. My wife just texted me. Sorry, dudes. Happy wife, happy life. I got to reply to her. I swear every time I sit down to stream, it's like the whole world's like, no, hang on a minute. We got some shit for you to do. And almost to halftime. Primal ball, trailing by 1. Rhiannon spins, got a little block and help. And we're at halftime. Ooh, 4 debuffs for Tidy. That's not good. Hey, honey, Daniel died. She'd be so confused. I'm going to start just going out and giving her random news tidbits about college or pro league and just see how she responds. Greystones. First down. Greystone's making some plays. Who is that? I couldn't read it. Hollow with a catch and score. 2-0 Elfeld. Hey, honey, did you hear Frey died? She'd be like, you don't have any family members named Frey. I'll use Alvy. Walrus, tonight I'm going to do it. I'm going to walk out into the living room and just be like, hey, honey, did you hear that Alvy died? Just see what the hell she says. Nickerlin with the pick. Greystones. Another big play. Elfeld looking in pretty good shape. Moving the ball. Killing savages. Gentar, nice run right up the middle. Boyd taken out by Anissa. Boy, Anissa with a kill and wait, is that all? Oh yeah, 1 injury caused and 1 kill. Anissa, only 68 brutality too. Came headhunting. Oh, sorry to hear about your wife, Ames. That sucks. The check is in the mail. Walrus is just filtering NIL money to anybody that beats down Primal. Gentar, nice run. First down. This one's done. I don't know what I'm doing. 3-0. 4-0. Nice win, Tidy. Good start to season 9. And a 4-0 win. Anissa, 87. Got a sack, 8 tackles, a kill, an injury. Good start to the season. All right, let's see. Who else is here? Spike's not here. Tyler and Joe. They're both here. Let's get that one rolling. So, for the Aggies, McGee graduated. Not that he was there much for last season anyway, but bringing in the freshman Ryan. Other than that, Stephanie, freshman gunner, pair with famous Amos. Caro is a gunslinger. I looked at him the other day. Look at that. Not the best vision, but 91. Big ass jacked up freaking satyr. 7'1", 400 pounds of goddamn man meat. And the dude can sling it like Joe Montana. And then we got Sykes. Joe's top recruit, Sykes, gunslinger for Lawson and High. Ison, the big bear runner, new freshman on the line, and Vithethi, nicknamed Lisp. His nickname is Lisp, because if you say it, you sound like you got a lisp. Sig and Popple, Quizna Todd. All right, let's let these two duke it out. Good chance Wong just shreds all passing records by the end of this season if he stays healthy. He's going to pass Goulin and Columbia. Sykes, hey, finds Lawson. first career pass. And it's a big one right down to the goal line. The lisp hits Lawson for a touchdown. I ain't saying by Theffy. That's just Stephanie with a catch on the outside. There's Famous Amos, big catch. Caro, nothing there. Ryan. And Ryan hits Famous Amos. The freshman knows where to go with that ball. Ison runs for a couple. Sykes. Sacked by Gavin. Ball back to the Aggies. Hey Pedro, glad you could make it. Caro back to pass, deep. Hits Stephanie, first down. Ryan. Oh, picked by High. Sykes hits Lawson wide open. Oh, Ison throws a block. Big first down. The lisp throws it out, nothing there. Ison. Nothing. Sykes tries to run it, and ball back to the Aggies. Deep pass to Stephanie, first down. Caro, incomplete. Ryan gets a few. Wong, deep, hits Stephanie. And they're just working the ball down the field to Stephanie. And they find Stephanie in the end zone. 2-1. But a pick by Caro. Ball back to the Aggies. I didn't want to jinx Joe, because I don't really believe in jinxes. Call it like you see it. Shit happens. But I really think the Castle team's got something. Even if not in this game or whatever, that Castle team, I think they could make a run this year. Man, Ison churning and burning. Goes 74 yards. Ison breaks one. Gets it to the goal line. Sykes. Incomplete. The lisp. It's Lawson in the end zone. There's Ryan, breaks one. What is Ryan? Oh, Ryan's an illithid. Wong, deep. Damn. Holy shit. Stephanie has 16 catches in the game already. Wong. Stephanie. Caro. Hits Famous Amos. He's got 2 touchdowns. Aggies go back up by 1. Ison gonna throw it. Oh, and it's picked by Caro. You're not supposed to be throwing it, Ison. Stephanie with a catch and score. Aggies go up by 2. The lisp goes deep, hits Ison. That's gonna be a tutty. Ain't nobody touching him. Ison, 71 yards to the house. First career touchdown. Ison looks nice. Ryan throws it out of bounds. 3rd and 10. Wong. There's Stephanie. Amos almost a first down. Ryan, oh, picked by Popple. Off goes the big Knoll. Oh, and he fumbles. Lawson picks it up. So back to the Dragons with a chance to tie it up. And a pick by Phoebes. They immediately hit Amos. Oh, breaking tackles. 1st and goal. And Caro hits Amos. 5-3. Sykes, bad throw. Sacked by Phoebes. Ison can break free. He does. Ison's got to have some stamina. He keeps that speed going. The Lisp hits high. There you go. I was wondering if that play was still in the playbook. Throw it to high. Stephanie, another catch. 23 catches. Is this freshman going to break the single game record? And Amos gets the touchdown. Amos has 4 of the touchdowns. Stephanie has all the catches. Ison tries for the outside, breaks one. There he goes. What is that stamina? I got to see. 72 speed, 60 strength, 73 stamina. What a monster. And can't get the first though. Back to the Aggies. Caro back to pass. It's Amos. Amos has 11 for 209. And there's Stephanie again. 3 touchdowns for Stephanie. Aggies are probably going to be a contender too. Amos with another big catch. First and goal. And Amos with another touchdown. He's got 5. The Lisp sacked by Jungwon. Ison. There he goes. Breaks one. And they catch him. 57 yards. And there's Sykes with a catch on the outside. Amos, last play of the game. Caro, player of the game, 83. Phoebes with 80. Amos, 68. Wong, 377 on a freshman debut. Lawson had a decent game. The Lisp threw for 249. Ison had a nice game. Look at that. Had more receiving than running. Damn. All right, I got to check that really quick. I always get distracted. Where am I looking? That's a record. Stephanie, freshman debut, 24 catches, breaks the record. Holy cow. All right, we'll throw on Walrus. He's been here since the start, going up against Cobblestone. Siobhan, Pickty, and Zink. Renfro, new freshman on the line. Old Tree Nuts. Elderon. Brea out at Gunner. And then Smoggleswain. Transfer over from Forsaken. Man, third team. Soul, Forsaken for 2, and now finishing up with Cobblestone. And for the defending champs, Pierce. In at runner, Siren, Malrin, who was, I believe he was the MVP of the championship game. Zane, Harris, and Ike, freshman on the line. Thorbranson out of Gunner with Doohickey. So the title defense begins for Barrow Gulch. All run. Nice run, first down. Yeah, I didn't really think about that until Joe just said it. Stephanie caught a quarter of the game's plays. That is insane. Siobhan, nothing there. Pickty. Nope, Zink. Swings it out. Smog gets the first. Yeah, Cobblestone's had a couple decent seasons, but they've never made the playoffs. It's now, let's see, Whirlpool's finally made it. So it's Cobblestone and Midview, the only 2 teams to never make the playoffs. Malrin runs for few, 3rd and 2, Siren. And he gets the edge, 2-0 Barrow Gulch. Hey, TB's here. Glad you could make it. So big news this year too on Barrel Gulch. Siren, I think he's already in the top 5 all-time rushers, so he has a chance to keep climbing there a bit. But the other big one is Harris. He's a senior. Harris and I'm drawing a blank now. Harris and Rune Drill. Is that right? No. Harris and Sunno have a chance to pass Hama for the all-time pancakes. Like a legit chance. If Harris does what he did last year, he'll have the all-time pancakes, and Sunno will be right there too on Stonefist. And Siren punches it in, 3-1. The Chef's got a big team this year. A lot of those food names are some big boys. They for sure have the biggest team they've ever had. And 4-1 Barrel Gulch. Might be speeding this one up. Keep our time limit down a little. Got to keep me from getting distracted on random bullshit. Smog right up the middle. First down. Zink runs for a couple. All on to the outside. First down. See if Barrel Gulch scores here. We'll probably speed it up. And Siren to the outside. Pierce to the outside. They throw a block for him. 5-1. So we'll speed this one up. Unless Cobblestone can get it within 1. Two to 7. All right, 9-4. The title defense begins. Barrel Gulch gets a convincing win. There's Harris. 55 pancakes. Start the season. And a pick. Threw a pick on there, too. All right. TB and Blue are here. So we'll get this one started. And for Dark Valley, they got Jane back. Hrugen. The Illithid, freshman. Ashhair's back. Spate. Frankie. However you want, TB. Francie or Frankie. I think Frankie's a little easier. And then Deerog. Look at Deerog. That's the most badass tree I've ever seen. Big ass red beard, red hair. And then Pulsar's back for his sophomore season. And then Chewy. Chewy's a junior. And for Duality, Rune Drill's back. Peril and Havassa's back again. Light Grimace on the line. 2 freshmen on the line. Light Grimace and Spofford. So Duality buffed up their line. And they got Engel, Pritchard out at gunner, and Bowman, another freshman. So Duality starting 3 freshmen. Tyler just hope nobody's from Atlanta. Tyler just throws out a random city. That sumbitch looks like he's from Atlanta. Oh, Pritchard goes down. Frankie causing an injury. Gloggs comes in. I like Deerog so much more now. I mean, I know underneath that helmet there's just a red beard, red hair. Dude likes to party. Hey, Sega, glad you could make it. There's Pulsar with a big catch. And a score. Dark Valley goes up 1-0. Yeah, TB, he's a redwood. I like it. Farrell with the catch. First down. Farrell hits a Vasa. Rune drill, no. I had rune drill in the, I know I did the preseason. I'm gonna pull that up really quick. What was it? There was something about rune drill. He's going for something. What was it? Oh, he was in the top. So, of the active players, the top 3 seniors right now for total fantasy points, career-wise, it's Rune Drill, Suno, and Harris. And then Rune Drill has a chance at the all-time tackles and injuries mark before he leaves. So does Scry. Scry on, a pick in the end zone by Gloggs. Scry on Living Flame. He had 16 injuries caused last season. The all-time lead is 24. So Scry does what he did last season. He's gonna have the record. Third and 6. Peril goes deep. It's Bowman. Freshman captain Bowman with a touchdown. Jane to the outside, gets it to midfield. Asher breaks a few. Nice run by Asher. First down. Jane to the outside, breaks one, breaks two. And the Spiders take the lead back. Fumble, picked up by Light Grimace. Drill, no. Avasa. Incomplete. Peril, 3rd and long. It's Bowman, first down. Deerog's buffed up with a pink break block. Krugen with a pick. Ball back to the Spiders. One thing I thought was crazy was Cottage. Cottage ended, I must not have looked at it, but Cottage, he left college with most tackles. He passed Ross and Ballister. He's the all-time tackle leader. Where did Cottage end up going in the pros? I don't, some of these guys I can't remember. Too much brutal ball info. I can't keep everything straight. And deep pass, nothing there. 3rd and 2, Asher, nope. So back to the Cherries. Bowman with a catch. Oh, Colossus. Cottage is on Colossus. I'm going to say this draft is bullshit. I got to face McGee twice a year on Desert, and I got to face Ballister twice a year on Evo. And we got a pick by Chewy, back to the Spiders. I'm telling you right now, I think Evo's got something this year. Mike has put together a squad. think they could legit win it all. Boulders look nice too. I was looking at one other team last night. But yeah, Eagle looks tough. And there's Chewy with another pick. Yeah, I'm gonna end up killing Ballister. I just know it's gonna happen. If he does die, it's gonna happen to me. Oh, we got a safety. Jane couldn't get out of the end zone, so 4-3. Cherry's still got a chance. Oh, they hit Pulsar. Can he break it? He can't, but big first down. Ash Hare. Yeah, I thought that too, Walrus. I'm curious to see if Ballister will... I think he threw... I don't know. I think it was like 3 or 4 passes his whole college career, which I don't even remember him throwing it once, but he must have. Maybe in some sim games or something. Definitely don't want him throwing it. It's the one skill he doesn't have. And Glogs, big catch. And 4 plays to go. Cherries can tie this up. Peril, tough run. 2nd and 2, Rune Drill. Tries to plow forward, he does. 2 plays to go. Havassa, nothing. Last play of the game, Peril. Spins, jukes, dumps it down to Havassa. And Duality gets the tie on the last play of the game. Good game, Blue and TB. Settling for a tie. Ooh, Rune Drill, only 8 fantasy points. Not great. Glogs had a nice game. Peril had a good game. Frugan. Chewy had a nice game. All right. Who else is here? Who showed up early? Who am I missing? Did I see Sega's here? Am I remembering that right? Yeah, Sega's here. All right. We'll throw on CGSU and Underground. So for Stampede, they're Token Celestial, Tespar, freshman, and they got Frith and Bunkman. Sunbury's gone. Iceheart's back for junior season. The big stud blocker. Renisha, freshman on the line with Blade Riser, and then Spragues and Huner out at Gunner for the Sea Drakes. Kibby's back. Chuck Norris is back, and Tally. And then Nomai, Gill the transfer, and Clownfield, and Bailey and Tome. So not a lot of changes for the Sea Drakes, which is good. That means they had a young team last year. Tally the freshman, gonna get him started. He goes for 9. Norris runs for the first. Kibby dumps it down, nothing there. Tally fumbles. Tespar picks it up. And then goes deep to Spragues. Can Spragues score? He does. 1-0 Stampede. Norris, nothing. 3rd and 10. Kibby. Oh, he tucks it and runs. Oh, and he can't get it. Back to Stampede. You gotta throw that ball, Kibby. Spragues breaks a few. Look at Spragues. Both touchdowns, 2-0. Goes Norris to the outside. Decent run. They hit Bailey for the first. Tally dumps it down to Norris, and he drops it. There's Tome with a catch. Captain Tome. And he's taken out by Bunkman. Adrain. It's not Adrian. Adrain. And deep pass, nothing there. Back to CGSU. Chance to tie it up. And Sea Drakes were in the Final Four last season, weren't they? There goes Adrain. That's kind of fun to say. Kibby Bumps it down. And Bailey with the score. Tie game. Huner, catch. Bunkman. Bounce back. But gets the first. Frith. Oh, the Minotaur. He was going to throw it, too. Got sacked. We got an injury. Bailey's taken out by Huner. Damon's going to come in. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Final Four last year. And a reserve hits a reserve for a touchdown. Adrian to Damon. Bunkman, no, Frith. 3rd and 7. Throws it. And Damon taken out by Blade Riser. He's going to bring in Ghost Claw. And here goes Ghost Claw. Is he an Illithid? No, Celestial. Adrian swings it out. Wide open Ghost Claw. And whoever this Ghost Claw, he didn't even know he was playing. Dude was on the sidelines. Had to go find his helmet. What is he, 3 deep? Kibbe, first down. The coach on the sideline. Hey, Ghost Claw, you're in. Are you fucking kidding me? Frith runs for 7. Nothing there, though. Back to the Sea Drakes, up 5-2. Ghost Claw throws it out of the back of the end zone. And a pick by Norris. Adrian. Nothing there. And Adrian scores 6-2. Frith. Sacked. 3rd down, bad throw. Back to the Sea Drakes. We're at 6-2. So we're going to speed up. Stampede can get within 1. And another touch. Man, all those injuries, Sea Drakes just kept rolling. Sorry, Sega, I just saw. Let me take a look. What did we have? Scroll up here. Sega. Your screenshot. Let's see. Who are we talking about? Bunkman? Okay. Yeah, your the roster you submitted did not have him locked. He was at gunner, but must have been injury or something. He got moved. So your roster is correct for what you submitted. But yeah, I'll lock him at gunner. There you go. But yeah, your roster didn't have him locked that you put in. All right. Who else is here? I haven't seen Spike, or did I miss him? If anybody's seen Spike or Neva, just let me know in the chat. Pedro's here. I haven't seen Gundar. I don't know if he's coming. Yeah, I'm not sure, Sega. Let's see. Yeah, you didn't have any injuries, but That is weird for sure. Because he was listed at gunner. He just wasn't locked. Even your roster you submitted didn't have him locked. So he should have been at gunner. So I'm not sure on that one. Weird. Here, let's get my garbage out of the way. All right, so Whirlpools, Ivy, Badik, Whizzing. They've lost a little bit of talent. Silana, the freshman on the line. Gluttonbelly over from Midview. And Throgmorton. And then we got Nigel. And then the Bear Gunner Hansen, the freshman. And for Dyerwood, freshman Knight. Might have a passer for the first time since Goswin. Men Jr. in at runner. And Fex back. And then Valeka Jr., the other freshman on the line with Pret and Pronos. And then Vibro out at gunner. And Miter, the transfer. Where did he come from? CIW. Yeah, we'll definitely have to look into that. That was weird. Listed as gunner, not locked, but he should have been in at gunner with no injuries. Run up the middle. Breaks a tackle. And stopped at the goal line. Miter. The Miter saw. I love it. First game with us causing an injury. And there he goes. Knight. Gonna tuck it and run. This new bullshit coach named Chari. He's a little run heavy. I think it might be forcing Knight to run a little more than I want him to. Hansen gets tackled, but first down, Whizzing. Oh, picked by Men Jr. Oh, but picked back by Badik, and he picks 6. 2-0 Whirlpools. Fex with a nice run, gets it to midfield. Man runs for a few. Fex, no. Knight. Swings it out, nothing there. Back to the Whirlpools. There, Knight, 2nd and 10, incomplete. Men Jr. stopped. The post-Ballister era might be a rough one. Tell you what, Men Jr., he's kind of a different breed than Dad. He can run it a little bit. He can play some gunner. He's pretty talented across the board. Knight stopped. Men stopped. Fex stopped. Oh boy. There goes Badik again. Ivy, and they score 4-0. If I don't want to suffer, I don't want to make you guys. Fex gets taken out by Ivy. Oh, Men was at gunner at one point, huh? I thought he was always blocker, D-line, or linebacker. But I thought he was always blocker on offense. That's true. Valid point, Joe. Men Jr. really isn't running much. The Wolfpack looks like garbage. Jesus, 7-0. Oh, another pick. Hey, the miter saw. got in the end zone. At least we put one on the board. This is embarrassing. Garbage. Ivy, a 108, Badik an 86. And then don't look left. All right. Let's see. We'll just throw this one on. So, Soul, they got Brother, Alphonse, and Twirl. And then they got Tomislav, Biscuits, and Gortra, the tree freshman, and then Puffin. So Fox did not. I want to double check this. Puffin is a really good gunner, but he's also a really good passer. I want to make sure that he didn't submit a roster. Oh, there it is. Reset all player positions on Soul, and that's it. All right, so Puffin's going to be out there. Even though he's an amazing passer, he is a really good gunner too, so he's going to be out there with Lennox. And for the Brutes, Tonica's back, Dictor's back, and then Deandra, the new freshman runner. Suno, the senior, right up there with Harris, going to go for some records. Minsk and Shinobi on the line, and then here and Besh, the other freshman. Besh did look nice too. Dyerwood, Tyler, is not going to be real good this year. We're young. We're going to start trending upward, but we need a little more talent. My prediction for my team was probably a 3-9, maybe a 4-8. Here with the catch and score, Brutes go up 1-0. There's Puffin. Yeah, those Sons of Legends are in for a rough freshman season. Alphonse, no. Brother. Stopped. Back to the Brutes. Yeah. Well, our coach committed suicide, and then we brought in Chari. He shows up on campus like 1 day a week, just on game days. Just stands on the sideline. Dictor, nice run. Deandra, it's here, 1st and goal. Tonica punches it in, 2-0 Brutes. There's Puffin with another catch. Boy, Puffin and Lennox is a deadly gunner duo, but we'll see. They got the runners for it. Another hits Puffin. So down 1, Dictor. Oh, he coughed it up. Twirl picks it up and back to Soul. I wish I had Ballister this season with Men and Valeka. The blocking's a little better. The all-around talent's a little better, but now no Ballister. Can't have everything. I still hate Briscoe. Back-to-back years knocked us out of the playoffs. Alphonse, nothing there. Brother, nope. Holy shit, I just realized, when does preseason start? Did I already miss the Hall of Fame game? I've been so damn busy with work, I am out of the loop. But we're in August. NFL's firing up. No, Tidy. I did not want Ballister on my Sky Carp. He would not live. I don't go after fiends in the pros at all. You won't find a single fiend on one of my teams, and if you do, he's buried in the roster. In our division, it's just not worth a pick even. Oh, Steelers play Saturday. Holy shit, the Hall of Fame was last Thursday? So everybody's playing this weekend? Am I reading that right? Dichter throws one, hits Bash, breaks a tackle, 4-1. All right, we're going to speed this one up. Oh, okay, everybody's rolling. And Soul scores. Yeah, we in the college you only have one out of conference game a year. So you won't cycle through playing the other conference unless it's in the championship or long runs in between. And Stonefist with the win, 7-3. We'll throw on this one. Yeah, we'll throw on that one. So Mamoyaki for Institute of War, the freshman. I was eyeballing him. I wanted him, but and then Kelton's back and Chekhov, Sierra knocking. Freshman on the line with Biff. I like Biff. And Verdandi and Dewisiva on Institute of War. Sigan, Dakota, and Grayfell with Guy. 2 freshman linemen and Morgan and Simeonator. And then the Furless Cat with Colborne out there at Gunner. So pretty different looking teams. Sega, he got lost on his way to Barrel Gulch. So did Ison on Castle. Furless, close, second inches, Dakota. Nope, Sig. Fumbles. Verdandi picks it up and ball to CIW. Nothing there, Chekhov, stopped. Mamoyaki, nothing. Back to Ghost Town. And there's Furless with a catch. First down. Fun fact, Ghost Town actually has the best runner in the college league. His name's Quan. But because they're kind of set to AI, Luke doesn't do much with him. He's not a starter, but he's like a 90, I don't know, he's like a 92 runner rating. Fresh legs. Mamoyaki. God, that's fun to say. Big first down. Goes for 43. Kelton. Hits Verdandi. And Coolville goes up 1-0. I got to start saying Coolville more often. I always just say Institute of War, but Coolville is the C in CIW. It's just not on their logo very big. It's just small letters there at the very bottom of the logo. And first down, Kelton. And they punch it in. The Furless Cat taken out by Verdandi. It's going to bring in Frederica. And a pick by Sierra. Chekhov. It's Verdandi, and he scores. Look at this, Verdandi having a game. 3-0 already. Guy, first down. Dakota hits Colborn. And a pick by Verdandi. 2 picks, 2 touchdowns. We got an injury. Colborn taken out by Biff. It's going to bring in Carey. Guy, nothing there. Dakota. Momoyaki. Oh, injured somebody on the tackle attempt. Morgan. Hey, Quan's in. There he is. Number 94. And here he is. And not much. And a pick by Momoyaki. That was anticlimactic. Runs for 2 and they throw a pick. Momoyaki is looking nice. 6 carries for $113. And he catches a touchdown. Oh, there's Quan trying again. There we go. Gets a first. Dakota sacked by Biff. Quan, here he tries again. There he goes. But not enough. Back to Coolville. 4-0. We're going to speed this up. Momoyaki making a difference. There goes Kelton. Guy gets taken out by Kelton. There goes Quan. Decent run. I mean, Momoyaki might be one of my favorite players right now. Mostly just saying it. Say it out loud right now, wherever you are. Don't tell me that's not fun. 7-0. Verdandi taken out by Sig. Momoyaki caused another one. What a debut. 69, ran for $164. 2 injuries, a pick. Kelton, player of the game, though. CIW, 8-0. They might have something this year. All right. Keep waiting for those other guys to show up. We're running out of games, though. So, Midview and the Hornets, the battle of the little guys, but not so little. Spooner. Spooner is in at runner. The big tree. Can throw it a little bit. And then we got Kale and Yareth. Biranair. Duck. The freshman, Astor. And then Jelly's over from Dark Valley. Out there at Gunner with Merritt. And then for the little Hornets, Regarius, freshman runner, Teresha, Truss, Roskell, the transfer, Shayera, Memmer, and then they got Dunlap. He was their top recruit. Dunlap, he looks nice. And Throaty. Biggest damn Midview team you'll ever see. Look, 3 big bodies and 2 medium-sized bodies. Wait, Spooner's a tree? Have we talked about him before? Oh, so is Duck. They're not very big. Dinner's about to be served. Dunlap, big catch. First and goal. Yeah, I talk up Fiends because they are nice. They're like a Corvette on a dirt track. Like, they're really nice. I like them. They are pretty to look at, entertaining, but they don't do what I need them to do. I mean, shit, Tidy kills off my running backs with 92 durability. What's he gonna do with 27? Or what is Vallister, 38? I get why Mike took a chance on it, though. He's talented. He ended up, I think Vallister was the top SR after trainings. Listen, until you play tighty twice a year, there's a whole different strategy. One of the first things I look at when any player is I look at durability. And 1-0 Hornets. And ball to Midview. Just down one. Gareth. Nope. Spooner. Oh, he gets sacked. Although McGee is a different kind of fiend. Doesn't McGee have like, I want to say like, he's in the 50s, isn't he, for durability? Yeah, that's true. We did outdo you last year. Punches it in, Midview down one. Are you, Tidy, are you starting McGee? Or no? You gonna let him sit for a bit? Truss, incomplete, 2nd and 10. Dunlap, catch and score. Hornets up 3-1. Jelly with a catch. Jelly out there showing TB he can catch a little bit. Been holding him back all these years. Spooner. That's why Jelly wanted to go to Midview. He wanted to play gunner. Oh, he's not starting. Starting Gare and Jake. McGee gonna sit and learn the playbook a little bit. Brody with a catch. Gets it to the goal line. Speed this up if they score here. 3rd and goal. Oh, and a goal line stop by the Chefs. Gareth. It's Kale. Leaves the 3rd and 1 for Spooner. And there's Jelly. Yeah. I was actually surprised that you took Stinker, Joe, but after his trainings, like, Stinker looks good. Gregarious, 1st down. Teresha sacked by Spooner. Truss, and he hits Throaty. 4-1. Speed it up, see if Midview can get within 1. I know Joe doesn't like talking about them boulders, but them boulders look pretty good. And Briskwall with a 6-2 win. Dunlap, the freshman, coming out looking nice. Spooner had a nice game too. All right, haven't heard from these guys, so we got to play one of them. So we'll throw on Spike versus Mike. Demothy in at runner. Roger. Leslie Skinny Jeans. Distant relative of Fiona Fancy Pants, and then Osvaldo, the freshman, looking like a nice blocker. Ivane and Enda. Fantastico is back at gunner with Heavy Rage, the other freshman. For the Trees, Blissful Rest, Rayburn, Steel Binder. That's a big return on all three. Same with On the Line, but 2 freshman gunners in Gase and Rethick. So same Woodland Trees team other than their gunners. And there's Gase, the freshman tree. Out there looking like Neon Dion. Prime time. Rayburn. Oh, incomplete. Steel binder. It's Rethick. And Rethick. I was looking at him too. He looks nice. Rethick is a talented orc. Trees up, 1-0. Steel binder, incomplete. Wesley Skinny Jeans, longest name in the nation. Doesn't even show the N or the S. It's cut off. Wesley Skinny Gia. Heavy Rage, first down. I feel like a horrible person because the Red Cross was just calling me and I canceled it. They always want my blood. I got that good blood. I can't remember which one it is, but it's the universal. I should ask my daughter, the soon-to-be nurse. She would know. But whatever the one I have, it's the one that everybody can use. Steel binder hits Rethick, tiptoeing down the sideline. Breaks one, first down. Is that what it is, Oneg? Walrus? I should know that. I've donated like 70 times. It's my good deed. Be positive. Gase with a catch, first down. Rethick breaks some tackles out there. Normally Mike's gunners out there are just speedsters with good hands. Kind of a different year for Mike out here with the trees. He's got a tree gunner and a big ass orc. Roger. Is Roger a senior now? I feel like he's been around forever. He is. Fantastico with the catch. First down. But back to the trees. Bad throw there. Almost to halftime. Trees up 2-0. Bliss dumps it down, but not enough. Back to the Panthers. Roger to the outside, gets the first. Timothy. Leslie sacked by Seth. Roger gets the first. And Timothy stopped at the line. Leslie Skinny Jeans, no. Roger punches it in. Panthers down 1. And they can't get the first. Back to the Panthers. Chance to tie it up. Deep pass, nothing there. That leaves it 3rd and long for Timothy. And he can't get it. Back to Woodland. Gase with a catch and score. First career touchdown. Roger, deep pass, nothing there. Timothy, nothing. Wesley stopped. Trees playing some defense. Rayburn, first down. Third and 3, Steelbinder hits Gase. First and goal. Second goal, Rayburn. It's Rethick, 4-1. So we'll speed it up. See if Panthers can tighten it up a little bit. Boy, Rethick is just a monster. And that's game. Woodland 5-1. Rethick did get player of the game, 200 yards. Only got 1 tackle on defense, but a nice game on offense. All right, so we'll just go up here. So Living Flame and the debut of the Psychonauts. So for Living Flame, Perry Museeth, freshman, and Shalana with Ulu, and then Scry, the injury monster, with Poneth and Asa, and then Lay Dive at Gunner with Valentine. And for the Psychonauts, it'll be the Great Gatsby, Rathmere, and Blaylock, the freshmen. Gerhardt, their top recruit, on the line with Aurora and Airbud. Is Airbud a senior now? He is. And then Nina and Eric out at Gunner. So the debut of the Psychonauts. The bright neon uniforms. A school that specializes in dabbling in the experimental and recreational arts. Deep pass overthrown. 3rd and 12, Blaylock. I mean, this has got it. I picture Caron went to the Psychonauts had they been a school when Caron was around. Dude's all jacked up on unicorn blood. Dark lab experiments. Blaylock, nothing. Rathmere, no. So back to Living Flame. Living Flame did get to the championship last season. Lost to Barrel Gulch in the final. Eric with the catch. First down. Gatsby. Spins, touchdown. And the first touchdown ever for the Psychonauts goes to the Great Gatsby. For a few, but not enough. Back to ULF. Gatsby swings it out, nothing there. Blaylock. Nice run by Blaylock. The Drow. Sets him up a 1st and goal. And Rathmere punches it in. 2-0 Psychonauts. Valentine, first down. Valentine sets him up with a 1st and goal. And ULF down by 1. the outside. 2-2 game, almost halftime. Where'd everybody go? Chat got real quiet. Oh, Gerhardt taken out by Scry, the injury monster. Gets his first one of this season. Gatsby, deep pass, hits Eric, and they break some tackles. Go up 3-2. Yay, Tyler's still, okay. I was getting lonely. Not that I would ever miss you guys, but probably because I just like bullshitting with you guys more than anything. We're all eating dinner with Walrus. Joe's high. Joe clearly means his player. Like, he's playing high in the next game. Is obviously what Joe meant. Nope, there he goes. No, not what he meant. I was covering for him, but there it is. Blast slammer. God, now I'm hungry. I need food. I don't know everybody's time zone. I think Joe's in my... Joe, is San Antonio, are you central? Or is that mountain time? It's 5 o'clock here right now. I am starving. I always get super hungry midway through college night. Four to 3. We're in the final. We're in the fourth quarter. Psychonauts up by 1. Oh, you are central, so you're an hour ahead of me. Walrus is in. Isn't Walrus in like Missouri or some shit? Kansas or something? Oh, you're on the West Coast, Sega? I did not know that. I honestly thought you were overseas. Gatsby, nice run, first down. Blast slammer. Just got 2 jumbo bites from 7-Eleven. I miss 7-Eleven. I don't think there's not even a 7-Eleven in Montana. I thought Walrus was from DC, but I thought he lived in the Midwest right now. Yulu taken out, 3 plays to go. And that's going to be a wrap. Congrats to Gundar. His college debut, his Psychonaut Academy gets the win. Eric, player of the game. All right, last one of the week. Forsaken and Hell. Fido's back, Nalfar's back, and Vinald, so all returning there. Anuin, Brady, and Pupley, so 2 freshmen on the line. Hellebron coming over, first game, going up against his former team in Hell. And then Calnor, the freshman. Azada's back for Hell. Chicken Wings making his freshman debut. That was Neva's rename. Zacharias. I don't know how he wants me to say that. And then we got, Gibbons on the line. And then Karen and Nightblaze, the other 2 freshmen, Malevolent and Christopher. I'm going to double check Neva's roster, make sure he wants Gibbon on the line. Oh, that's why he was the first one, so that's my bad. He was the very first one to post his roster. Sorry guys, give me just a sec. I'm glad I know how you guys kind of like to do your players. Walrus is in Cambodia. Alright. Good thing I didn't start that as soon as I saw. Did I pass him? There we go. Okay, Gibbon. Oh, he's got Gibbon at runner. So he's not even a gunner like usual. Runner D-line. Sorry for the hold up, guys. Flaming is gunner and cover. Malevolent, gunner linebacker. Thought I had all the rosters done and ready to go. Azada, runner D-line. Chicken wings, runner cover. Nether plume. Lock D-line. And Night Blaze lock. Blocker. Alright, that's right. Sorry for the hold up. That one's on me. That's what okay. Kentucky. I knew he was from DC, but I thought I had remembered him. I was thinking Kansas. I had the K right. Oh, you're in Louisville. Yeah, they just started going off on where people live. Cambodia. Good point, TB. Chicken wings should have been an AV. Well, Fido's the hell is Fido? He's a Draken? Is that right? Yeah. Fido should have been the dog. Louisville. Louisville. That's whenever people say I have an accent, which I don't think I do, but we just talk lazy in Montana. We don't enunciate. Fido should have been a cat. Yeah, nobody said nothing about a Draken named Fido. Pupley taken out by Nether Plume. And there goes Vinald. End of the first quarter. Outlaws up, 1-0. There goes Nalfar. Didn't Nalfar get the hidden gem last year? Chicken wings. Goes deep. It's flaming. Flaming chicken wings. Azada stopped. Back to Forsaken. Nightblaze is a unit. Out there playing linebacker. He is a monster. Slower than shit. Don't let him get his branches on you, though. There's Hellebron making a catch against his old team. Nightblaze is that pick I made for for Neva. He wasn't around, and I was like, I know he needs blockers. It was recommended somebody else, but I'm like, this is a big-ass undead tree named Nightblaze. Chicken wings. It's flaming. Malevolent taken out by Vinal. Gonna bring in Christopher. Surprised he's not an Aggie. There's a Christopher in hell. Oh, he's a fiend. Azada to the end zone. Nope. 3rd and goal. And there they go. Hell gets on the board. 1-0. The quick and the dead. Fido deep. It's Hellebron making a play against his old team. Now far, nice run. Got a little block and help. Donald tucks it and runs. 1st down. Hey, Spike made it. You just missed your game. We held out as long as we could. It's the last game of week 1. A pick by the Outlaws. Hell was just about to make it a game. Yeah, hour and a half. We're still on week 1. And Forsaken up. 4-1. First stream of the season's always the longest one. Get a look at each team. And Forsaken holds on and wins. 4-2. Vinald, player of the game. All right, that's a wrap on week 1. Bounty awarded to Cobblestone against Barrel Gulch. So Pierce, Siren, and Harris, if they take it. So AI it. Duality, Blue, you're up. Skip it. Okay. No trades. Oh, we got to fight the new freshman, Tespar. Causing some shit. Gets in an altercation with Scion over reflecting course. Keep him. And CIW Dawn wants some time off, so we'll AI it. Forsaken, that's always a keep. Endra causing some shit, fitting right in with Forsaken. Primal, we got a scandal at Primal. Cold Scorcher, that's an AI. All right, Eric. Had the big game for the Psychonauts. Gets one. Quid. Lennox on Soul. He's now a purple. 87. Memor on Briskwall. Chico. Angus. Got that beef over on the Aggies. Getting improvement. Elderon on Cobblestone. Crepes. Midview. Crepes gets an improvement. Auden. Golden. Yorjan. Topaz. Colborn, not a lot of big names. And ooh, Ike, the new freshman Ike, has some issues. He drops to a 56. Testbar, the other big one, he dropped. All right, and Ivy, of course, came against Dyerwood. Ivy, player of the week. Kelton on offense, Anissa on defense, Wong with the yards. Look at that, 440 passing. Stephanie broke the record receiving. Dichter with the rushing. Nomai with the pancakes for CGSU. And nothing too crazy over here. All right, week 2. So we'll go ahead. I'm going to sim up the AI games or the guys that aren't here. We'll see what we got left. Let me know. Go ahead and type in chat if you're here so we can show your game. Midview with a win over the Whirlpools. Blanked them too. 5-0. Look at that. All right. Change to make. Okay, I see ya. Simming up these ones that aren't here, or the AI games. Ghost Town Forsaken. Go ahead and let me know what your change is, Walrus, unless you put it in. Did you put it on Discord? Ghost Town, Blanks Forsaken, 7-0. Alright. Sim up this one. They're both 1-0. Big guys versus the little guys. And Stonefish just barely edges them. 4-3. Gets the win put. Sereth in for Ike. Reset Ike. Sereth starts. You want Sereth at cover? I know the block's probably right, but that's good. All right. Okay, let's keep rolling. Sega's here. We'll throw yours on against Primal on a 1.5. That first week is a long one. Watching all the teams. We'll go a little faster now. Sega's here, Zero's here, Tyler. No Walrus is here, Joe's here. TB's here. I didn't even see my team's playing. We might just sim that one anyway. Not looking good. Dog with the catch, first down. Open and catch and score. Primal goes up 1-0. Both teams lost their first game. S-Bar fresh off of causing some shit. Sega says, too bad, you're staying, we need you. The one token Celestial causes shit in his first game. Tuner. Nope, back to Primal. Kuhner with a pick. And Sprague with a big catch. First down. And Sprague with another catch. Tie game. Pick and no. Boyd. Nothing. Back to the Stampede. Frith, no. Huner on third. And they can't get it. Both defenses tightened up. 1-1 game, closing in on half. Renisha. 3 sacks in the game for Renisha. Sprague's takes out Pickin. Helleque comes in. Sprague's big catch. First down. And another catch. Stampede go up 2-1. Boyd taken out by Renisha. 3 sacks and an injury caused. Renisha, the freshman, looking nice. Rhiannon has 3 sacks now in the game for Primal. Bellin, first down. Rhiannon taken out by Bunkman. It's going to bring in Gray Whisker. They hit Bellin and tie it up. And a pick by Gray Whisker in off the bench. Three guys in off the bench from Primal Underground, beating them up. Tespar runs for a few. Frith. First down. Huner. James. Oh, Sprague's dropped one wide open. And then an overthrow. Huner on third. Incomplete. Back to Primal. Start of the fourth quarter. Renisha, 4 sacks. Bellin on the 3rd and 10. Nope. Back to Underground. Chance to take the lead. Despar dumps it down. Huner deep. Nope. 2nd and 10. Tespar sacked. Frith. It's Bunkman. They move the chains. Tespar, no. Frith. Oh. Primal tightened up and took the ball back. 3rd and 10 though. They hit open. Primal now has a chance to score and win. Gray Whisker stopped. 4 plays to go. 3rd and 9. Incomplete. Back to Stampede, but only 2 plays. They get 2 sacks in a row and a 2-2 slugfest. Ends in a tie. Renisha, player of the game, 4 sacks, 12 tackles, an injury. And they hold Primal to a tie. All right. Anzelic, I think you're still here. Just let me know if not. We'll sim this one here. Oh, we got a death. Rathmere, a carryover from the old Good and Evil team. Rathmere gets killed. Rest in peace. So our 2nd death. Soul gets the win, 7-6. Lennox had a big game. All right, Anzelic's here. We'll go ahead and throw that one on against Living Flame. Spike's here. Sea Drake's had a pretty convincing win week 1. Put up what, 9? Stay away from Scry. The murderer. Kibbe hits Bailey. First down. sacked. And ball back to ULF. Shalana breaks a few. And Shalana causes an injury to Gill on the tackle. Ulu right up the middle, first down. No more Goldwolf for ULF. Where did Goldwolf go? I don't think I saw that one. I'm guessing he went fairly early. When you get a chance, check the Discord. Oh, it's a video. I can't. I'll have to check that out later. So 2-0 ULF. See if the Sea Drakes can tighten the game up here. Adrian's back in. Gibby swings it out. Adrian spins. Oh, Chuck Norris taken out by Scry. Somebody can beat up Chuck Norris. Holy shit! Scry just went on a runner, knocked out Norris and Bailey. Back-to-back plays. That Scry is he's gonna set the all-time mark. What year is he? Oh, he is a senior now. I think in his first 2 seasons, he had like 1 injury caused. Then he had 16 last season. Now he's already up to 3. So he's only like 5 away from the record. Valentine catch and score. ULF up 3-0. What is this? Hesta Maxana. That is a bullshit name. Hest it is. Ulu to the outside. So 3-1 at halftime. Ulu got the pink brutality buff. Shamana stopped. Ball back to the Sea Drakes. Hey, Ghost Claw's in. Get your shit, Ghost Claw. You're in. 2 games in a row. Shit, if anything, the Sea Drakes play better the deeper they get into their bench. Tome first down. Ghost Claw. Second and goal, and there it is. Sea Drakes down 1. You just got to get into that deeper roster, and they wake up. Baldwolf went to the Roosters. Best, nice run, first down. Damon and the Sea Drakes tie it up 3-3. Punches it in, takes the lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Sea Drakes team's becoming known as the bench squad. Can force a turnover though. Way dive with a catch. Sets them up a 1st and goal. Shalana stopped at the line. Ulu gets in. 5-3 ULF. Oh, and a pick by Perry, and he punches it in. Tome gets taken out by Shalana. There's a lot of red names on CGSU on the field right now. This one's over. And ULF's going to get their first win of the season. Sea Drakes are going to fall to 1-1. Shalana, player of the game, freshman. Had a nice game. All right. Let's, Blues here. We'll throw you on against Cobblestone. Cobblestone lost their first one. Duality tied. Oh, I gotta take this phone call, guys. Sorry, I'll be right back. Up 2-1. Elderon injured by England. Yeah, Bassa is really good. Really good cover. There goes Picty, first down. Siobhan weaves through it all and gets a touchdown. 2-2. Top pick in the pros for Neen, the speedster from Cobblestone. Looks pretty nice. Dual threat. One Picty. Oh, and there's Havassa with a pick. 22nd of Havassa's career. Bowman with a catch, Burnin, and scores. What year is Havassa? Junior. Havassa has a chance at the all-time interception mark. Barrel stop, 3rd and 2, room drill. Gonna get the first. Yeah, Horben was a solid runner too. Horben played for Cobblestone. Duality up 4-2 at half. But yeah, they've produced some players, just haven't had a complete team to get to the playoffs. They've missed out. They've been close a few times. And their score down by 1. I think old Tree Nuts is a senior. Yep. Man, 92 durability. Those are some sturdy branches. Blades legend Orban. Corbin's life got ruined when he walked into the Blades locker room. He was just like, what is this bullshit? Used to a lot of Law and Order with the Paladins and then went to the Blades. Ruined his life. Bowman with a catch. Bowman, the speedster, what? Bowman can rip. And 6-3, so we'll speed it up. I don't know what Bowman's speed is, or it's more the stamina keeping it, but he's kind of eye-popping on the field. We run a tight ship on the Blades. Poor Horbin. Did Horbin die? Am I remembering that right? Something happened to Horbin. And Duality gets the win, 8-5. All right. So let's see. We'll get me and Tidy's game done. Our yearly matchup out in the West. Yeah, Corbin did get killed. That's right. And a pick by Arrakis. And a fumble. But Elfhelp holds on to it. And a pick by the Miter Saw. Miter might be one of my only players worth of shit. Men's gonna throw. Nope, he tucks and runs, spins, gets a first. Ugh, quit running, Knight. I need you to throw. Brutality and passing do not happen very often. Oh yeah, he did res. That's right. And Elfhelp scores 1-0. Vex for Knight. There you go. Throw it. First down. Men throws it. It's Vibro. And back to Elfhelp. Chari ain't a good fit for much. Ever since he left college. I think he's already a troublemaker in the pros, if I'm remembering right. And old Gray Balls with a catch and score. Elfhelp up 2-0. Go, man. Ugh. 3rd and 7. Nope. Direwood is ass. We're going to need another blister. Just for more disappointment. Michelle goes to the end zone. Nope. 2nd and goal. Hemi stopped. 3rd. And Elfhelp up 3-0. Whooping our ass. And we're just gonna speed it up. See if the old Wolfpack can get it within 1. I doubt it. Hey, there's a score. Fex taken out by Hemi. Five to 1. Oh boy. I can't even do much with this roster. It's not like I can make any crazy changes and get better results. We just need talent. $8 to 1. Jesus. I don't want a top recruit. I want wins. Jesus. Double digits. 10-1. Nice win, Tidy. Whooped our ass. I mean, I can try and change up that lineup a little, but... Oh, boy. All right. Spike and Zero. Or Spike and Joe. Dragons and Panthers. Both teams lost their first game. I wasn't kidding, Tyler. Need some talent. You can only reshuffle the deck so much when the deck is garbage. Ison runs over a couple. Oh, breaks another. This Ison looking like he could develop into something. Be a college great. Roger, nothing there. So back to Castle. Lisp. That's the first. Ison stopped at the line. Sykes. Nothing. 3rd and 10. Oh, and Lawson dropped it wide open. Back to the Panthers. Roger to the outside. I don't know how Roger's going to pan out. He's a senior. He's going to the pros. I don't know where he's going to get picked, but if nothing else, Spike's got to take him. Just so Joe can say Roger. I don't even remember now why Roger's name was changed to that. Nice and stopped. Sykes takes off. Nice run. Gets past midfield. Castle down by 1. Oh, is that all it was? There was already... Oh, that's right. That was on... He was on the Spiders. TB had a Roger. He got recruited as a Roger, and TB already had his, I think it was TB. I think he was a Spider. That's right. So he just made him Roger. I remember he even put up the Star Wars gif. Ison to the outside. First down. Ivane taken out by Sig. That's going to bring in Vader. Dragons up by 1. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was... I remembered him because early on, TB on those early Spiders teams had a lot of plain Jane names. Ison to the outside, and he's gone. 43 to the house. Castle up 4-2. Fantastico with the catch. There's another good name on Spike's team. Got a Roger, a Fantastico, a Leslie Skinny Jeans. And start of the 4th quarter, Castle ball. Yeah, Ray was really good too. That couple of years of that Dark Valley team, they were something. Only repeat champions we've ever had in college. It's TB Spiders. Deep pass, nothing there. Back to the Panthers. Wesley, deep pass, no. Roger gets a few. 3rd and 6 for Timothy. There's Wesley. Fantastico gets it to the goal line, and Roger punches it in. Panthers need a turnover. Oh, higher than a kite. Deep pass, takes off. Nothing there. Ison gonna run it. Gets the first. Sykes. Bad pass. And they're close. Ison, 3rd goal, punches it in. And that's gonna seal it. Panthers made a little comeback. But Castle holds on, gets their first win. Sig, player of the game. High had a decent game. Rushed for 132. It kind of felt like more than that, but all right, we'll go to the Aggies and Barrel Gulch. Both teams won their first game. They're going to be playing in the rain. A rainy day at Barrel Gulch. Allred to the outside. First play of the game. First down. Oh, Siren fumbles it in the rain. And first play of the game, they go to Stephanie, but she drops it. And back to Barrel Gulch. Siren runs for the first. Pierce. The do-it-all guy, Pierce. Played some runner in his time, played some gunner. I don't know if he's ever blocked, but there's Stephanie with a big catch. Harris out there playing cover. It's a good cover too, decent at least. And the Aggies tie it up. Siren right up the middle, first down. Oh, they fumble, but Siren picks it up. Siren fumbles, and the Aggies pick it up. The game's a little sloppy. Joe, there's Stephanie with a catch. Ryan. And famous Amos, catch and score. Aggies up, 2-1. Pierce stopped by Stephanie. Ball back to the Aggies. Caro tucks it. First down. Long. Dumps it down to Ryan. First down. Still no Joe sightings for the Aggies. Joe the Draken is now spending his 4th year sitting on the bench. I will draft Joe in the 3rd round next season. Joe is coming to the pros. I don't give a shit. Joe should draft Joe. He should be a shield player. Siren, nice run. Long. It's famous Amos. Yeah, I wish Joe was good too. It'd be perfect. Stephanie, big catch and score, and the Aggies. The Aggies up 4-1 on the defending champs. You know what'd be some funny shit is whoever takes Joe just for the memes, takes him in the 3rd round, whatever, and then watch him just train up in like year 5. He's like a 90 SR badass. That'd be some shit. Joe literally just wrecking the league. Siren throws it. Nothing there. Pierce. Nothing. Back to the Aggies. Malrin takes off with it. Siren, first down. Pierce. Runs for the first. Malrin, nope. And Siren punches it through. Barrel Gulch down by 2. Naturally talented. Ball back to the Bruins. Yeah, I'm neither either. Siren breaks some, breaks another. And Barrel Gulch down 1. Making it a game. Stephanie with a catch, first down. I think these Aggies need to score again. Barrel Gulch is going to hit their groove. And they don't. Barrel Gulch ball. Yeah, I run like Cam, y'all. Malrin. Burning. Big first down. Siren breaks through, and he's going to score. We got a tie ball game. Famous Amos with the catch. At this rate, Wesley's going to have a sister named Stephanie. And there's Stephanie, and she scores 5-4. Siren, big run. Still plenty of time. Malrin, juke, spins. Gets the first. Pierce stopped. 3rd and 1. Malrin gets to the outside. First down. 2nd and 4. Pierce gets the first. Malrin punches it in. 7 plays to go. Caro tucks it. Gets a few. Ryan. Sacks. Oh, and it's picked up by Siren. Oh, and another one. And the Aggies get it back. Wong. Incomplete. 3 plays to go. Caro hits Famous Amos. Doohicky's going to catch him. 2 plays to go. Ryan gets some blocking help. And they got a chance. Last play of the game. Wong hits Stephanie. What a game. Good game, Walrus. Good game, Tyler. And the Aggies on the last play of the game sneak out a win. Awesome game. All right, CIW versus TB's Spiders. Spiders tied their first game. Institute of War won their first one. Jane hits Pulsar. He breaks 2 tackles. Gets the first. Rugen hits Pulsar. Another first. And Asher punches it in. Spiders go up 1-0. Steph infection. Oh, what did I just miss? Was that a double injury? Yeah. Chewy got hurt, and then Duasiva hurt Deandra. That's all right. The Redwood is still in. That's all the Spiders need. There's Haugen with the score. They just need the Redwood and Pulsar. Wait a minute. Mamoyaki, nice play and a score. Hang on. Joe, is your bear runner icing? Because this junior on CIW is icing. Joe, you might get to rename your bear. Oh, Frankie, a season-ending injury by Mamoyaki. Is it Ison or Iden? It is Ison, isn't it? You can still make it say Ison, just change the spelling. Icing. Or I-C-E-N. I'll still pronounce it Ison. Just change the S to a C. Or do whatever the hell you want. That's the perk of having a duplicate name. Deandra with a pick. I think there might already be an Iden. I'm not certain on that though. I'd have to pull the roster file and look, but I thought there was already an Iden. Yeah, there you go. That's Ison. I-C-I-N. Yeah, that was a tough loss, DB. Frankie for the season. Mouflin with a catch and score. Spiders up 4-2. Also, then I could say icing on the cake because he's a badass. Sierra. Few. Icing. Throws it. No. Kickoff. No. Kelton. Stopped. Back to the Spiders. Jane gets a big opening. First down. Put a little icing on the cake. Sierra, first down. Mamoyaki. God, I love that guy. Sierra, first down. And Sierra with the catch and score. CIW down 2. Deandra looks nice too off the bench, TB. This fiend's Deandra. That's some talent. Look at that. Third and goal, Deandra. Oh, stopped though. Institute of War takes over, down 2. Kelton hits Mamoyaki, breaks a couple. First down. And Mamoyaki scores. CIW down 1. Deep pass, nothing there. Back to the Spiders. Spiders just need to chew up some plays. Deandra. First down. Asher. Nice run by Asher. Jane sets him up a first and goal. Deandra's going to throw it. No, incomplete. Asher's going to throw it. Nothing. Jane. And they get it in. Asher with a catch. They go up by 2. Chekhov, incomplete. And the Spiders are going to hang on and win this one. And that's a wrap. Spiders get their first win of the season. Mamoyaki, player of the game. But Jane, nice game, rushing and passing. Okay, and the last game we'll watch tonight. Oh, actually, you know what? We're going to put this on. These guys aren't even here, so we're just going to put this on a 5 times. Actually, we'll just sim it. And Hell holds on and wins 5-2. All right, bounty awarded to Briskwalls. That's an AI. Duality, extra practice. Do you want the training event, Blue? I think Blue's still here. Accept, you got it. Duality, Nesso. Nesso wanting some time off. Freshman. I mean, yeah. Take it, dude. Go find your chi. Go center yourself. Darshell gets an improvement for Dark Valley. Huey, Grimsbane, Hepak, Warden, not a lot of names we know. Ebnom, which is good though. Means the guys buried in the roster getting them. Merrill on Midview. Gase, the big number 21 tree for Woodland, gets a team training event. He's a 76 now. Scion, Biron, Regarius on Briskwall. He's a freshman. Fink. Sagram, Rainbow out here hurting team chemistry for Dyerwood. Bounty goes on oh, we got another one. Deandra. All right, Lennox Player of the Week, Gatsby. Siobhan. Lennox on defense. Siobhan had a nice game. I'm going to take a quick look at that so I don't forget. Deandra, freshman on the Brutes. And I'm pretty sure TB's Deandra is also a freshman. Nope. So we got to rename the Brutes. I'm just going to write that down. The Brutes Deandra. Got to have a rename. All right. Okay, we'll sim up week 3. We'll take a look at some stats and standings. Call it a night. Sorry, I know the first stream's a little longer than the others. Getting close to 2.5 hours. Stonefist with the win, 5-1. CGSU and the Whirlpools, both 1-1. Yeah, D-Andra. I like it. And a 2-2 tie for the Sea Drakes and Whirlpools. Hornets and Primal. Primal still looking for their first win. And it goes to a tie. Briskwall and Primal tie. Midview and the Psychonauts, both 1-1. And we got a little something cooking in the kitchen in Midview. They get the win, Jelly Player of the Game, and Midview has a winning record at the end of the first stream, 2-1. All right, Stampede and Elfelp. Elfelp undefeated. Oh, we got a season ender. Hemi. The Hemi motor. Taken out for the season. But Elfelp holds on for a dominant win, 9-2. A Minter, nice game. Arrakis had a decent game. Sprague's another big game for Underground. I feel your pain, Sega. My team looks just as bad. Here, let's watch. Well, we put up a fight at least. And 6-4, Soul wins. Dyerwood goes to 0-3. All right, Barrel Gulch and TB Spiders. TB hasn't suffered a loss yet. Oh, Bounty collected on Harris by Pulsar. And Barrel Gulch gets the win, gets back on track with a win, 3-2 over Dark Valley. Forsaken and Aggies. Aggies undefeated. And the Aggies stay undefeated. They go to 3-0. Gavin, player of the game, 22 tackles for Gavin. Nice game. All right, Panthers and CIW. And CIW with the win, 4-1. They go to a winning record. Cobblestone and Familiars. Cobblestone looking for their first win. Another bounty collected. Oh, and the Ghost Town pulled away at the end, 7-0. The Furless Cat. Look at him. 104. Big game. 4 interceptions for Furless. Okay, Trees and Dragons, both 1-1. And Castle holds on and wins. Higher Than a Kite had a nice game. Ison, 203 yards, 7 tackles. Nice game for Castle. They go to a winning record, 2-1. And we're going to finish up with Cherries and Hell. Cherry's still undefeated. And they're going to stay undefeated. They go to 2-0-1. Bowman, very nice game. 10 tackles, 100 yards. Flaming had a big game for Hell. Okay. Bounty awarded to Sega. To the Stampede. Do you want to take a bounty out on Elfhelp? And a reject. Got it. Aggies. We want to send these farm boys in for a little counseling. Spend it. And Dark Valley, we got a fight. Wasonia gets in an altercation with Brinks over a noted solution. Wasonia is a tree senior, never played. What do you want to do there, TB? Is that the first? Yep, first altercation. And a big harvest. Just reaping what you sow. Yeah, Dark Valley. He is a decent blocker. You might need him. Yeah. Might need him. Forsaken's going to swoop in and snatch him up. Yeah. Gonna keep him. All right. Forsaken. Brady gets an improvement. He's a blue now. Quid on Briskwall. He's a blue. Thultarm gets one. Never heard him. Clark. Brother gets one on Soul. One of their runners. Jaws. Xander. Esdell on Stonefist. He gets one. Seth on Woodland. He's a blue now. Funny story. Mike renamed him Seth when he had his rename. I think that's his son's name. So that was kind of a cool story behind Seth on Woodland. Psychonauts get one on Tronos. Barrel Gold Sacred Walker hurting some team chemistry. Aggies, they spend it. Nat lowers greed. Henry. John. Farmer John improves his dedication. Angus, reliability. Farmer John, acceptance. Famous Amos. And Sung Hee. And nothing much else of note here. All right, player of the week is the Furless Cat. Sierra on defense, Dichter on offense. 228 running, Puffin with the receiving. So going to be playing gunner, and he's doing a damn good job. There's Sunno with the pancakes. All right, so that's a wrap on that. Let's take a quick look at standings. So at the top, out west, is the Brutes and Elf Help, both undefeated. Out east, there's 2 undefeated teams, but the Cherries have a tie, and it's the brothers, the Aggies and Cherries. Up top with CIW and Ghost Town in the playoffs. Barrel Gulch Castle right on the outside looking in. Still a long way to go in the season. And the Panthers and Cobblestone at the bottom. Midview in the playoffs, looking to get their first ever playoffs. The other team that still never made it is Cobblestone, not looking good. And buried down here is me and Sega and Primal. So looking like a long season for some of those teams. And the stats. Stephanie, after 3 games, is in line for the Kevy Award. Passing yards, it is Wong by a mile. Looking good. And the rushing, it's Dichter with Siren right behind him. The only 2 with 600 yards. Malrin's in third, with almost 500. There's Ison on Castle. And then Jane Kelton. And receiving, it is Stephanie. Stephanie by 60 yards over the other freshman. Puffin, supposed to be the amazing passer, but can do either one just as good. And then Sprague's and Amos. Puffin is a freak. Just an offensive freak. And a good cover. Total yards is Wong. Touchdowns, it's Kelton. That's actually kind of a surprise. Kelton, 11 touchdowns. Pancakes, Nomai, Clownfield, Biraner. There's Sunno. And where is Harris? Harris is right there in 12th. And for the Star Award early, it's Puffin. Puffin with a 240. Damn. All right, on defense for the Wind Award, Sierra looking like a top candidate for that. Puffin right there for that too. Puffin. Tackles, it's Astor on Midview, Big Ogre. Interceptions, it's Caro. Jelly out there with 4 picks for Midview. Had 7 his whole career. He's already got 4 for Midview. Injuries, there's Scry doing what he does. He's already at 6. Mamayaki and Bunkman both have 4. The kills go to Anissa, and Lennox has 1. Defensive touchdowns, we got several. And the sacks. Tight race and sacks. That could be an all-season battle. Ryman, Shayera, Scry. One more thing I was going to look at. Oh. Well, I don't remember what it was. All right, dudes. Hey, thanks for hanging out. You guys make college what it is. Thanks for making it fun, listening to my BS. Have a good night, dudes, and we'll see you tomorrow night for the pros. Thanks, everyone.